I have two welding machines here. One is a flaring from Amazon. This is actually a stick welder set up to TIG. And this is Everlast. I don't know if you can see that. It's an Everlast TIG 185. It's rated at 185 amps. The flaring is rated at 180 amps. The flaring has a TIG torch set up. This is from Amazon. The 185 has the CK torch. The flaring doesn't use a pedal. It is a lift arc start. So you just touch the tungsten and it will start. The TIG 185, I have it set on the switch. So when I press the switch or the foot pedal, it will go max. The TIG 185 on 110 does a max of like 120 amps. This thing, when I adjust the panel, the amperage, it doesn't seem to change it very much at the torch. I can tell it's burning way too hot. So it's probably putting out at least like 100 amps at the torch. The Everlast has this 220 to 110 adapter I made for it. Alright, so what we're using to measure the amps is not a clamp, but it's this kilowatt. This actually plugs into the outlet. Then you plug the welder into this meter. This has a max of 15 amps and 1800 watts. So this plugs into the wall and it will read out whatever power is coming from the wall. So right now we got 120 volts. You can see here 0 amps are being pulled and 0 watts. I don't think we'll be able to read the wattage because I'm just going to pick amps and put the camera over the display. So after you plug this in, you take your plug from the welder, you plug that in, and that is connected. So now I'm going to turn on the Everlast. And we can see it is pulling 0.5 amps just from being on, probably the fan. If we click watts, we can see watts. 5 watts. And volts, 120 volts. So that was really interesting with 120 amps on the panel at the Everlast. It was pulling almost 15 amps here at the receptacle. So this is a 15 amp receptacle with 14-2 wire and a 15 amp breaker. So it's really up to you to decide. These are really easy to use. You can buy them on Amazon, and you can plug anything like that has that 110, 120 plug into it to see what kind of amps or watts you're pulling. And I'll leave a link if you're interested.